In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the brush tool to brighten or darken certain areas in your photo. First, I'll add a new layer by pressing the plus icon. I'll rename this Brighten. I'll increase the exposure slightly, and we'll only see this adjustment when I begin brushing. I'll choose my brush cursor tool here, or I can use the shortcut key B. Now I'll bring up my brush settings by right-clicking on the photo. I want to build up this effect gradually, so I'll reduce the flow to somewhere around 10%. So this means each stroke of the brush will apply just 10% of the exposure adjustment. I want to use a soft brush, so I'll increase my brush size and reduce the hardness as well. Now I can brush over any areas I'd like to brighten. Remember, you can press M to hide or show the mask. I'll brighten the trees as well. So let's turn this layer off and back on again so you can see the effect. And because this adjustment is on a layer, I can also reduce the opacity to lessen the effect if I'd like to. Now let's add a layer that will darken areas. I'll press the plus icon again and rename this Darken. Now I'll lower the exposure slightly. I'll open up my brush settings and increase my brush size as well. I'd like to darken the sky here, also the trees perhaps, and this area on the building as well. Let's turn this layer off and on again. I can also hold down the Alt key and press on the reset icon here to see before any adjustments were made. And now after. So in this example, I used exposure, but you could also think about using other controls like brightness if you want to selectively change midtones, or use the sliders in the high dynamic range tool, or even curves. So don't be afraid to experiment with different adjustments or combinations of adjustments.